women who step forward and finally take the initiative to step forward and seek legal justice get victimized again, the greater community has to say, no, that's not right.
Governor Doyle says the process to determine whether to remove an area prosecutor is moving forward. This as his office verifies that 2 formal complaints against Ken Kratz have been received. Continuing coverage of breaking news tops tonight's Fox 11 News at 9. Good evening, everyone. The process concerning the Calumet County District Attorney is moving ahead quickly.
And we've also learned that a preliminary planning hearing concerning the case against Kratz has been set for Monday morning in Chilton. Now, once again, here's the background. Last week, we learned about an investigation into texts that Kratz had sent to crime victim Stephanie Van Grohl late last year. The texts show Kratz tried to start an affair with a 26-year-old while prosecuting her ex-boyfriend on domestic abuse charges. A review by the state's Office of Lawyer Regulation determined Kratz did not violate any ethical standards. Then we learned a woman sent a letter to Governor Doyle claiming Kratz discussed with her details of a murder case, and she says Kratz sent her a text inviting her to an autopsy if she agreed to be his girlfriend. That is something Kratz's attorney has denied. And then yesterday, an Oklahoma City law student and former Northeast Wisconsin resident came forward claiming that Kratz sent her inappropriate text messages after she asked him for help getting her a pardon so that her drug conviction would not keep her out of law school.
Now on Monday, Governor Doyle said he needed a formal complaint from a Calumet County taxpayer to move forward with the removal process for Kratz. Today, he received 2 of them. And tonight, the authors are explaining their actions. Fox 11's Becky DeVries has our balanced coverage.
1 week after media reports of text messages Ken Kratz sent to a domestic abuse victim, 2 Calumet County women have started the process of removing Kratz from office.
The main point was that someone like this should not be in office. He needs to be representing these women. They're scared enough as it is to come forward. They feel alone, they feel scared, and then to have, the person that they're going to and telling their deepest, darkest secrets to turn on them and try to gain something out of their misfortunes.
Severson says she lost a childhood friend, Tracy Judd, and her daughter Deja to domestic violence last year. She says their deaths, along with the need to keep women in her community safe, are what compelled her to write to Governor Doyle, asking him to remove Ken Kratz from his position as district attorney.
As long as Ken Kratz remains district attorney in our community, victims will be afraid to come forward and will suffer in silence.
And the reason I sent that was because I feel that Mr. Kratz has lost the trust of his county, and I don't think he's able to repair that for the victims of domestic violence.
Reverend Kathy Gloff pastors Ebenezer United Church of Christ in Chilton and also serves on Harbor House's Calumet County Coordinated Community Response Team. Gloff sent 2 letters to Doyle. One explains why she wants Kratz removed. The other, she tells us, explains her motivation is not personal against the DA.
I don't have any grudges against Mr. Kratz. I have no axe to grind. I just feel that this step needed to be taken to protect the women who suffer from domestic abuse.
Kratz is working with attorney Bob Cronin, who would not do an on-camera interview, but told Fox 11 Kratz does not intend to resign and plans to fight efforts to remove him. He also told Fox 11 the swift process has posed some difficulties. A scheduling meeting for the removal process is set for Monday. Cronin says he may not be able to talk to Kratz before then. And both Gloff and Severson say they are willing to testify during Kratz's hearing if they are asked. The complaints to the governor's office mention Stephanie Van Grohl's experience with text messages from Kratz. Kratz's attorney says he does not know if other complaints will be included in the hearing.